Welcome to Bathurst. We've got Ando on pole, Miller beside him, Broccoli, top three. I started 10th and had a ripper of a start in the Jag. Picked up, 3-4 spots here, maybe 3. I've got Dumont beside me here. It's like the Jag may have got the legs there. The Magical Daddy's in front of me. And the screamy little Z4 seems to be his weapon of choice. So Tricky's in 4. Tricky was right on the money in this race from the get-go. Very quick in qualifying. Could see Mello back with us again. And also very quick is Ando. You can see a big variety of cars here. Excuse my livery, it's one in progress. Scotty 22 also was quick in practice. Mitch behind him, followed by Moneyman. Moneyman down on the grid this week, using a controller, his wheels away getting fixed. Giving Mitch a nice little tap along here. Tag back here. Wilco. Holden back in 14th, he finishes well, so keep an eye on him. Scotty Mack and Natalie, good to see her back as well. Unfortunately got some damage early. So most starting on the medium tyres. Tricky the first on the hards. Same for Magical Daddy. Dumont, Mitch, Scotty are on the mediums. First driver on the softs is Moneyman. Joshy back with us also. He started on the hards as his tag. And then Wilco on the mediums. Got to use all 3 compounds in this race. Holden starting on the hards as well. Scotty same. I started on the hards and pitted after 1 lap. So out on the softs now. Looks like a bit of lag there on Miller's car. Ando building a nice little gap here already. Broccoli running with them. Scotty was lagging a bit too. Not much you can do about that. A lot of people were doing a fair bit of practice in different cars to see what was optimum for them. And Holden's got in the little Hyundai, which is unusual choice. Don't see many of them in our races. Oh, Natalie's had another spin here. So she's going to go into the pits. Get rid of that damage. So there is a random post-car period in this race which enables people to catch up to the pack. So even though it's an hour-long race, you're not out of it just yet. pack of 4 or 5 cars here. Mitch looking pretty pacey here. The other strategy consideration for this race is tyres are 4 and as is the fuel. The random pace car just makes that a strategy you got to sort of run with on the go a little bit. So next week's race is Group 3 again, random selection. Lobby opens around 12:30, racing quali at 1:15. D-Mock gets out of shape there, Moneyman's off. Not loving the controller. So Scotty Mac's gone in after 3 laps. I'm still to catch the pack. Natalie's out of sync with her early pit stop as well. So first fastest lap is Ando, 2:04.65 on the mediums though. Tricky running around by himself here. So this pack's starting to spread out. Scotty looks like he's gaining here on Magical Daddy. Both of those guys are a little bit laggy. Okay, giving Joshy a bit of pressure there. Joshy pulls over, lets Will go through. So Mitch has gone backwards a little bit here, not too sure why. 2:19, so he's been off track, but no damage. Gives me someone to follow for a little bit. Into a 2:04.28. Scotty Mac's been in, now onto the mediums. Natalie's picked up a bit more damage. She's running with no traction control, so good on her. Keep hanging in there, Natalie. Racing with this lot will only improve your racing. Invitations open to others to also join. So keep an eye out for the HTR lobbies. So we'll jump forward some laps. We'll just see Ando's lap time this time around. Another 2:04. So we're leaving at the start of lap 6. Okay, we're back. Lap 11 sees Tricky in front, Ando behind him. Hasn't used the pace car to fill, so he's going in late. Magical Daddy stayed out. Holden finds himself now in form. Remember, he was at the back of the grid. Ando's in. So P4 for me, Tag behind me, followed by Moneyman, then Mitch, Miller, D-Mock, Broccoli, Scotty 22, followed by Joshy, Wilco, Scotty and Natalie. So Ando's in the pits, just getting his fill. Two guys in front of me on the mediums, Son on mediums as well. Tag also locked in there as well with Moneyman and Mitch. Tight bunch here. We're all chasing down Magical Daddy here at the moment. Tricky's a little ways up the road. Oh, Mitch looks like he might have tried to move up the inside there. Of course, a little bit of a bottle up of drivers. Miller off to the pits. Tumock also in. Scotty Mac now with some damage on the front there. So holding myself, get past Magical Daddy. A bit tricky doing it comfortably out here in front. Magical Daddy very busy here. He's got Tag and Broccoli queuing up behind. Well, I'm not free of him just yet myself. Holden's got that little Hondo moving quite well. So 2:06.6 there for Tricky. half a second quicker than the rest of us at the moment on the mediums. The tags keeping the inside line here. Broccoli wants around, he's going to have to go around the outside. Oh, Scotty 22 and Broccoli must have had coming together. Damage front and back for Broccoli. So Endo on the mediums. Still yet to catch up with the pack. He does climb through, so watch him as well. So manage magical, shake magical daddy a little bit there. Tag's got away from his pack as well. Josh and Mitch running together. So Broccoli's coming into the pits, obviously to get rid of his damage. Probably take the opportunity to tyre change and fuel. My strategy from here was to go as long as I can on the fuel and the tyres and then finish on the softs again. You can see Holden's got a little bit more fuel than me. How's Tricky going? He's pretty good as well. I'm revving out more than I wanted to as well. So Magical Daddy didn't pit with pace car period, I don't believe, so he's out of sync here. Tag starting to close in on him as well, bringing Joshy, Moneyman and Mitch with him. Just got some rear end damage there as well. Team up looking pretty healthy tyre and fuel wise at this stage of the race as well. Likewise for Mello, albeit that he's on the hards at the moment. go, keeping his shift points very regimented. So Broccoli's out on the hards. Generally about 9 laps to go from here. Look at the gap that Tricky's got here. Holden just coming through Forest Elbow with me. So we'll go on board with tag. So he's got Joshy in his rear mirror. Joshy closing. Just a glimpse of Joshy there. Joshy has to concede, drop back in. Back with Joshy's car here now. Behind them is Money Man and Mitch. They're on board with Mitch at the moment. You can see Money Man's car not as smooth as he is when he's on the wheel. Oh, Magical Daddy's going backwards here. The Magical Daddy must have a problem. His problem is fuel. Maybe not so much of a problem. He's going another round. Endo's caught up to the back of the pack here. Likewise, Broccoli's got a little bit of work here to do as well. Tricky's got maintained a pretty good lead here. Nice little Sunday drive for him. So I've managed to get past Holden. So you can see my fuel load quarter. Holden a little bit better. Joshy's done well. He's up to 4th now. Tag to 5. Moneyman 6. Scotty 22. Mitch and 8th. Magical Daddy back to 9. There'll be a really fuel map right down there. Wilco makes an easy pass. Atlee's getting low on fuel here. D-Mock catching. Starting the short shift I am now. Probably my down shifts could have been a little bit gentler. Scotty 22's really used up the tyres there. He's done well on fuel. Front of the car's seen better days. Mitch will probably look to come in here if he can stretch it maybe another lap. Natalie will definitely be in this time. So I pit this lap. There's climbing his way, P13. Magical Daddy now on the softs, back in 16th position. Natalie's just made her way to the pits. Holden continued, so did Joshy, Tag, Moneyman, Mitch. A couple pitting this lap. So Scotty 22 pitted, as did I and Natalie. Nearly out of the pits now, 7 laps to run on the softs, full tank of fuel. So Tricky's really controlled this race very well. Once he found himself in P1. Going another lap. As well Holden and Joshy. So Mitch is in. Very low on fuel. Scotty Mac likewise. both with damage to repair. The rest of the field cycle through. I come through into 10th, Broccoli behind me in 11. Scotty 22 for 12th. Scotty Mac just comes out in front of Magical Daddy, 13-14. Scotty didn't worry about his damage on the front. So Mitch on the softs here. Natalie did her pit stop lap before. Tricky finally in now. Holden goes in as well. Joshy does here. Now Joshy's on the medium tyres. That's important to note, as you'll see in a minute. So Tag through to the lead now. It's a matter of whether he can make the tyres and fuel last. So Wilco's going to have to stop shortly. Dumoc's worked his way into 3, followed by Ando now into 4. As you can see, a lot of these guys low on fuel and will stop again. So unofficial race leader Tricky has come out in 6th. He's good to go to the finish of the race here now. I suspect Joshy will be as well. Holden's good to go to the end of the race, so am I. Albeit I run out of tyres, as you'll see. So Tag's coming in. Probably throw on new tyres, splash of fuel. Wilco, followed by Dumoc doing the same. Ando also, he's actually out of fuel. Wilco the same. Miller's in. So that sees Tricky resume P1 officially. We've got 7 cars in the pits at the moment, so Holden goes through to 2, me to 3. Make that 4 as Tags come out in P2. So both these guys pretty fresh on tyres. I've got a little, I think an extra 2 laps more than these guys. Dumoc's fresh tyres. Joshy had to go back in. He put the wrong tyres on, so he's going back in the second time. And he's also picked up a pit line penalty of 3 seconds. Otherwise he would have been up the pointy end, I would think. Here's Ando in 7. Scotty 22 finishing on the hards by the look of it. So most on the softs for the run home. Morpho and Mitch having a bit of a drag race here. Scotty Mack and Miller tied up together there. Scotty Mack lets Wilco through. Mitch living dangerously with a wheel on the grass. So Natalie and Broccoli, the rear of the pack. So Tricky, quickest lap for him, 2:04.5. So Holden's got by tag. My tyre wear, a hell of a lot worse than the guys in front of me, although Holden's used up his a little bit. So Holden better on fuel there. I think Tag may have adjusted his pace to keep his fuel. Dumoc prowling here in 5th, likewise Ando in 6th. My money man's just clouded the wall. Magical Daddy peels off. Those tyres only for Magical Daddy. He's back out. Comes out between Broccoli and Natalie. I think Natalie will have to pace up Mountain Straight. Just gets the nose in by the time they get to the cutting. Natalie might have been slow out of the cutting there. Still holding on to 15. Good to see battles up and down the whole grid here. Tricky last time, his quickest lap. Ando's gone quickest, he's in the 203s, 5.8. So Tag's gone back up. I think Holden had a couple little Code Brown moments there. D-Mike's got his mirrors full of Ando. That's why Ando's just gone almost a 203 flat last lap, so he's picked up 2.5 seconds on D-Mike that time around. He's not hanging around either, which is not good news for me because I'm next in line. My tyres are just about shot here. I have to back out of the battle ahead. So Tag's tyres have come good. Look at Tricky just strolling around here, doing it nicely. Should be one more lap after this. So it looks like I've ended up with too much fuel and not enough tyre. Rest of the field coming down the mountain now. Broccoli's just on top, so is Natalie and Magical Daddy. So that's going to run out of tyres here too. So this is now the final lap. Tricky's got half the length of the mountain straight over Tag. So Joshy very low on fuel here. Does that enable Scotty to jump in? Hard day for Moneyman on the controller, but still pretty respectable position in a field like this, all things considered. Just getting through the races at feet in itself at times. Magical Daddy's got a pass done on Natalie. Yeah, her tyres are just about gone. So the time is expired. So Tricky crosses the line. Well done, Tricky. Great win. Good result here for Tag and Holden as well. 2-3. I'm just going to hold out Ando for 4th, Ando 5. D-Mock in for 6th. Joshy's going to hang on to 7 by the look of it. Oh, he's out of fuel. Scotty snatches it. Hold on, Scotty 22. Bad luck, Joshy. And Miller for 9. Moneyman for 10. Just ahead of Mitch. Then Wilco, Scotty Mack in 13. Broccoli in for 14. Magical Daddy in for 15. And Natalie rounds out the field. So thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.